Hey everybody, it's Lon Seibin. Time for another unboxing, and we've got a camcorder here from Canon, the R82, and this camera is coming to the channel free of charge through the Amazon Vine program. And Canon comes up with new consumer camcorders every year. However, I've been noticing from one year to the next, nothing really changes. And in fact, this one is spec'd out exactly the way the last 3 or 4 years worth of camcorders has been spec'd out. So if you can buy one of those older cameras, you're going to get pretty much the same thing that you would get with the newer one here. So that's something to keep in mind, and that's something we'll be mentioning during my main review at lon.tv. Now, these cameras are not 4K. They still shoot at 1080p. They do 60 frames per second at 1080p, so that's something at least. But again, no 4K output out of this one. And the only difference that I can see on this one versus last year's model, which would be the HFR 72 and even the 60s before that, is that they took away the AVC HD recording on this. And by the way, the lens is open because I had done a failed unboxing earlier, so this is a secondary unboxing for me. Usually it comes with the lens cover closed here. So there's a switch here to open and close the lens. Very lightweight. Actually, is pretty nicely built considering that it is kind of a consumer grade model here, so not bad on that front. And the big question would be, why would you choose a camcorder over just using a smartphone if you're just using, basic video recording here? And the big reason is, and the battery's dead, which is why nothing's on screen, is that these have a zoom on them, which is why you might want to look at using a camcorder for some lightweight production. These do better outdoors than they do inside, just because they don't do very well in low light, but very easy to operate, and just a couple of commands here to get everything going. And now that they don't do AVC HD recording anymore, you just really have one video format to choose from, which is MPEG-4. Pretty simple operation here. You can hit the play button here to play back your footage. Your on and off is over there. You have an HDMI output here, so if you want to attach it to a video system like I do, you can do that. They do have a cable in the box to go from the mini HDMI to full-size HDMI, so you pretty much have everything in the box that you need to get going, including the power cord here, as well as a USB cable for connecting it to your PC. Just note that that is just a data transfer cable. It doesn't actually work as a webcam. You need to get an additional device for that. I reviewed something called the Magwell on my main channel at lon.tv that will get that done for you. So in a couple of days, we'll have a full review of this on the channel with video samples and all of that good stuff, but I'm not anticipating this being any different than the HFR 72 from last year or the 62 from the year before that. So they do change the model number, but the cameras largely stay the same. So stay tuned, full review coming soon, and this is Lon Seibin. Thanks for watching.
This channel is brought to you by my Patreon supporters, including gold level supporters Mark Bollinger and Cody Falk. If you want to help the channel, you can by contributing as little as $1 a month. Head over to lon.tv/Patreon to learn more. And don't forget to subscribe. Visit lon.tv/s.